This video examines the constitutional foundations of the Crown's authority in Canada and the concerning shift of this power to the Prime Minister's office. We are focusing on the quiet transfer of Crown authority to the Prime Minister, looking at the constitutional structure, royal prerogative, and the role of the Governor-General. A foundational principle since Confederation in 1867 is that executive authority flows from the Crown. The Sovereign appoints and the Prime Minister advises on the Governor-General's appointment. The distinction matters because the Prime Minister was never meant to personally hold sovereign executive authority. Crown authority belongs to the Crown, acting as a constitutional safeguard against concentrated power. Key constitutional foundations include the Constitution Act, 1867, vesting executive authority in the Sovereign, the Letters Patent, 1947, delegating powers to the Governor-General, and the Westminster Principle, where authority flows from the Crown down to advisors. The Constitution Act, 1867, Section 9, vests executive authority in the King or Queen. Authority flows from the Sovereign, represented by the Governor-General, downward to the ministers and Prime Minister who advise the Crown. The royal prerogative includes historic Crown powers like appointment powers, military command, treaty powers, pardons, foreign affairs, and the dissolution of Parliament. The Letters Patent of 1947, issued by King George VI, established that the Governor-General acts on behalf of the King and exercises powers delegated from the Crown, reinforcing the Crown as the source of authority. Historical practice shows Governors-General like Adrienne Clarkson, Michael Jean, and David Johnston were officially tied to appointment by Queen Elizabeth II. The wording shifted with Mary Simon's appointment. Instead of stating, "The Queen appoints Mary Simon," the official wording was changed to, "Her Majesty the Queen has approved the appointment." This wording matters because approval is not appointment. An appointing authority makes the appointment, while an approving authority consents afterward. If the Queen merely approved, the appointment originated elsewhere. In practical reality, the Prime Minister selected and announced the candidate, controlling the process. The Queen was described as approving the appointment afterward. This pattern appears to continue, where the Prime Minister selects, announces, and controls the process, and the Sovereign is reduced to merely providing approval or ratification. The real concern is the migration of prerogative-style authority from the Crown to the Prime Minister's office. The balance of power is lost, and the Sovereign's representation is diminished, shifting power toward concentrated authority. The practical implications are significant. If the Prime Minister effectively controls the Governor-General, it could affect key constitutional powers like summoning and dissolving Parliament, royal assent, and the appointment of ministers. Military command constitutionally flows through the Crown, not personally through the Prime Minister. The concern is that the Prime Minister becomes the practical controller of Crown authority. This matters because the separation between Crown authority and political executive power may collapse. Our constitutional monarchy risks shifting toward a concentration of authority in the Prime Minister's office. An action plan is needed. This includes public education, demanding constitutional clarity, reviewing official wording, and requiring constitutional transparency. We must restore the distinction between advice and authority and consider judicial review or litigation. Judicial review could address questions like, has the Sovereign's constitutional role changed? Is prerogative authority migrating improperly? Has the Governor-General become a PM appointment in practice? The central question is whether Canada still operates under the Sovereign appoints, the Prime Minister advises, or if it has devolved into the Prime Minister appoints, the Sovereign approves. Ultimately, the question remains whether Carney will possess the power a king once held before the Magna Carta, or if the Constitution of Canada will hold this power in check.